difficult sometimes to figure things out. And they're like, change the orientation to horizontal. And I kept trying to do it. They've changed how it's on there now. Anyway, this is Kim with Kim's Creations and Card Ministries coming to you live on a late live. Today is October the 2nd, 2024, and the time is 11:20 p.m. I'm in the Eastern time zone in upstate South Carolina. I'm blessed to have electricity through the storm that hit us last Friday morning, early in the wee hours, September the 27th. My mom and dad live 10 minutes from me, and they still don't have electricity. And let me just say, taking care of elderly people who still live in their home that they've been in for almost 60 years, and no electricity, and struggling with dementia and other medical issues, and caring for them during these, it's just no fun. So, but this, on the other hand, is fun, and it's therapy. I really don't know what I'm working on tonight. Oh, I do know what I'm working on, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I need to work on some swaps. I've had a retreat on my schedule for several weeks now. Wasn't sure if it was going to work out for me to be able to go, because my daughter, who lives up the road a little ways in Spartanburg, was going to keep my little dog for me. But she's got a tree on her roof, hole in her roof, and power lines in her driveway, trees in her driveway. It's just, they're not even living there. So she was approved to live in a hotel, but there's not a hotel for her. She lived in my son's fiance's apartment for a couple of days, and they've been with her husband's mom a couple of days. Supposedly a hotel will be available Friday. So we'll just see how it goes. Just, it's one day at a time when you're dealing with these storm things. And thankfully, we didn't get hit as bad as some people up in Western North Carolina did. I lived there for several years when my husband was still living, and he worked, the company he worked for, he went to work for up there, was Daco. They're not there anymore, but they had flooding in the town we used to live in Waynesville, which is west of Asheville. And of course, I think most of you probably have heard the things bad around Asheville and Chimney Rock. Pretty much the whole town just floated away. Just really bad up there. We have some friends still that live up there. Of course, I haven't heard anything. I don't know if they're okay. They probably just, I mean, I'm praying they're okay, and we just can't hear from them because they don't have any communications up there. So just keep the people that are up in the Western North Carolina mountains, keep them especially in your prayers. Um, Still a lot of missing people. So let me see if I can get my phone up. I meant to put it in the stand, but I wasn't ready to click on live yet. And like I said, I haven't been on here much lately, just too much going on. So, all right, let me do. So things change, and then I don't know what's changed because I haven't been keeping up. All right, let's see if I can get it in my stand and try not to shake it too much, mess up the thing. All right, so I got a lot of my new stamp sets sitting there that I haven't even used. I've not done hardly any stamping at all in a couple of months, honestly. All right, I gotta slide this over a little bit because it's running into my little turn thingy. All right, I think if it doesn't keep slipping, that might work. Right, come on. It's kind of sliding down a little bit, but try one more time. Tilt this. I need to hold it over. Slide. Don't slide off, but just slide. There. Okay, so maybe this will work. A little bit straighter. Whoa, there it went. Sorry, come back. Come back already. Thank you. It's still fussing at me now. It says orientation is locked. Great. Okay. Rotate device back. I did rotate it back. Okay. Okay. Maybe that did it. Hopefully that fixed it. So if you're popping in, just say hello so I know you were here. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I primarily started doing cards as a ministry. Been doing cards for many, many, many years. Here's my contact information. And I have no idea. I've been moving. One reason I hadn't done, oh, I know where it is. One reason I haven't done a lot is because I've been moving my craft room into another room in my house. Here it is. There's my host code. S296, the letter FK6V. And that's all the different ways you can find me. My best way to reach me is by texting me 864-752-5688. So I got a bunch of new stamp sets and some other new things that I haven't used yet. So what I thought I would do, because I'm going to this retreat. I think it's all worked out so that I can go to this retreat, and I got to make some swap cards. I'm going to make sure I can get myself pulled up on my iPad to make sure I stay in frame, because I'm not always great at that if I'm not looking. I put some glasses on too so I can see what I'm doing. Live. Where am I live? Don't know. It's not coming up on my iPad. 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, 10 minutes ago. Where's the one right now? Hey, Sophie. That's my new kitty. I've had her a couple of months. She is June, July, August, September. She's about 4.5 months old. And then my other kitty is laying over here. She's about 10 months old. She was born on December the 6th of last year. I don't know. I don't know where my live is. Does it still say I'm live? It still shows me live. Good Lord, I've been on here 8 minutes already. Maybe I just need to exit out and go back in. I don't know. Let's try that. Let's try that. I need to figure out how to put new pictures up. That would be probably a good idea. Let's see, where do I want to go? Let's just go home. Because I haven't been on here much, it probably won't even show up down here anywhere. So let's go to me. View my channel. Live. I don't understand why I can't see myself. Whoa, I don't know what I just did there. What I could try is, let's do this. Home, search, at Kimberly. O'Brien. Sophie, what are you doing? 5912. Search. Okay, there I am. Live. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's not coming up. It's the weirdest thing. Oh well, I'm just hoping it's working, and I'll be able to see myself at some point. I hope. Okay. Um it's very weird. Hmm. Well, like I said, hopefully it's not something I'll end up losing or whatever. Okay, so the sat on a kitty. I'm sorry, Sophie. You can come back. She is a sweet kitty. She really is. Um. Okay. I think I want to start with. Oh, do I want to start with that one? No, I don't really. I think I want to start with. I need to do a Christmas card, and I'm trying to say these are. So the card needs to be from either something from the mini catalog or from the online exclusives. These are all from the mini catalog. Oh, I think, actually, yes. I think I want to use this. I actually kind of had a little idea. Now the question, I know I've ordered some paper. Let me see if I can get my hands on my new paper over here. I think I put it, and then I got some today too. Figure out where I put today's paper that came in the, I got some in the mail actually a couple of days ago, and I just opened the box today, so I'm trying to figure out if I have that paper over here. I don't think I do. Let me see, but it's probably on the shelf. Yes, it is. Good, because it's Christmas paper, and that's what I need since I'm doing a Christmas card. So I've got some papers here. Let's see. This set is the Reindeer Days 12 by 12. I need to open it and look at it. And then this one, I think this is the one where they put a certain amount of money from each set goes to a to some kind of a fundraising kind of thing digger. Let's see which one is this. You could tell I just haven't spent as much time studying the catalogs this year, so it should be near the, this one, yes. So this one is called something. Sentimental Christmas. Is that this one? Yes, Sentimental Christmas. This is the 12 by 12 designer series paper. Let me look at this one. Let's see what's in here. Let me see what's in this set, because I'm gonna I'm hoping there'll be something in here I like that I want to use. All right, so side one of the little reindeer. These remind me of the ones from the Rudolph, of the old Rudolph movie. Oh, and that's a nice neutral. So you could put any Christmas colors you wanted to with that. But this is kind of neat, ribbony with some holly and some trees. I kind of like those. Figure out what green that is. I'm not sure. And this one has trees and packages on it. I love the colors. I like kind of some different colors, and so it's got the blue in it that makes it a little different. And that side's a stripe. I'm not a huge stripe fan, but it's okay. Just depends on what they are too. This one has stockings. That's cute. Oh, and that's kind of a great page for like a scrapbook layout there. That would be a great scrapbook layout. or something for a journal. So in addition to selling the Stampin' Up! Products and working as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and designing cards for my card ministry and giving them away several times a year to different organizations, I've been exploring the art of junk journaling and all the new things that brings into my crafting world. So I've really enjoyed doing some junk journals. And I'm hoping to get something made to take to my trip for that too. There's some candles. Again, I like these colors. And there's another knit scrapbook page, y'all. That's so pretty. God, I might have to start doing scrapbooks again. Oh, that's so much time consuming, the scrapbooks. Oh, but yeah, I might have to. I might just have to do a couple scrapbook pages for Christmas this year, or pull out last year's pictures and do some, possibly. Not sure if any of those papers are what I want to use, so let me check this set out. Like I said, I'm trying to cut back on how much paper I order, because y'all, I have so much. So much paper. And I'm not using it. And I've got to get it used. It's just wasteful. I'm trying to give stuff away too. Seems like I saw something similar to this a couple of years ago. I might use that. I don't know. Or I might cut out some of these deer. Fussy cut some of them. Oh, these are cute. I like these little guys. Those are really cute. And then you got holly on that side. But I think I like this side better. I mean, holly is, you know, everywhere. That's kind of an interesting page. And that's kind of cool, but it's kind of busy too. If I use this, I'd only want to use a small piece of it because that makes me seasick. That's just my opinion. We all have our own likes and dislikes, and that's okay. That's what makes it fun. This one's cute. I like the scenery. I'll probably use these for, do a lot of fussy cutting and use these in some scenery type cards. Yeah, and that's a bit much. All right, Kim, what else we got here? This one's cute, I think. Come on. This one is another kind of scenery on this side with the deer and the trees. Now this pattern I like. I like these little trees. I'll leave it turned on that side for right now. Just depends on what I'm using it for. And these again, these remind me of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed, that old video, the old movie. And there's some bright red. I mean, a nice accent color on something. I don't know that I'd want to use it, a lot of it again, because of how bright and busy it is. I think that was the last page. Okay, so that set is Reindeer Days, 12 by 12. So that's the name of that one. So I'll set these over here too. Like I said, I got to make some Christmas cards, and I also got to make some Christmas cards. One of my friends, she used to be on my team. She's no longer a demonstrator, but she still makes a lot of cards. She's very creative. But my friend Kathy and I think we're going to make some Christmas cards for veterans. I have a couple of other friends that'll probably join in and help us with that project. But when you buy this Sentimental Christmas, Stampin' Up! Makes a $3 donation for every pack sold. I can't remember where the money's going this year. Last year it went to some food bank or something. I cannot remember where it's going this year. I'll have to check, see if I can remember what that is. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, I want to take all my stamps here. I mean, there's not a ton of them. And this came with a punch as well, a coordinating punch. And so I'm going to probably pull it out and use it. Let me find my, I've been organizing my new space in here. And I have a place to put my Stampin' blocks. I just can't remember where that place is. So here it is. Top right drawer. How convenient. See, I put it somewhere convenient. That's what we want, right? A convenient spot. I'm going to just look again and see if it's coming up. This is just so weird. Home. Maybe if I do this. Live. Just so weird. That I can't find it. It's very weird. Okay. Let's see. I think it tells you which size blocks maybe to use. Well, maybe not on here. Maybe it tells you in the catalog. Well, okay, so this one I'm going to use, I think. Nope, that's the big one. Come on, find the right block for this one. No, that's not it either. Where did they go? Oh, here they go. I'm going to use this one. I'm not 100% sure. I know they took some of our blocks that they're not selling anymore, but I can't believe this would be one of them. This one was, what number, what letter? It's a little bit dirty, so I can't see real well. I probably should have washed these all off before I stuck them in their new home in the drawers. Let me get my, get a wipe here and clean it off. And then maybe I can read it a little better. Oh, so what I like to do with these stamp sets when I get them, and like I've been slack lately because I haven't done much of anything as far as stamping. The only thing I've really done crafty for the last several months since I lost my job pretty much, really. Hadn't done much. That was into April, early May, is some collaging because it's kind of mindless. I just get out a bunch of scrap papers and newsprint or book pages or whatever and scraps and just glue them down onto paper. And then if I want to come back and stamp on top of them or add some embellishments or whatever. And that's so easy to do, and it's relaxing, and that's about my limit on crafting. I can't find the letter on it. There's usually like a letter. But this might have been one that got discontinued. I don't know, but these words are going to fit on here. I probably need to let that dry a second. Let's see. I don't know if I need that big one. I think this is D. Maybe my eyes have just gotten so bad that I can't see, which my eyes have gotten bad, I will say that. Oh, there it is. It's D. It's on the other side. Okay. Try this again. Okay. I think that might be a W, actually. My magnifying glass. Maybe that'll help. No, an H. That's an H block. I don't know if they're still selling it or not. Hopefully they are. This one's D, as David. That might actually, I might not actually need the D. The C might work, which I think this one is C. Is this C? You got a B, C, and D that are square. Yeah, this one's C. Actually, I think C is going to be too small for these stars. I'm going to have to use D. Let's see. Yeah, so the C doesn't work for this, so y'all need the D block for these little guys. So I'll need 3 of those. I think I have it. Yep, I have 3 D blocks. So I'll go ahead and I'm just going to put all of them down. I'm going to stamp all of them so I can see what they look like. Now, I do know that these are pretty much going to need to be stamped and then colored with markers or paint or something. So we'll figure that out. Let's see what I can come up with there. All right, now this will fit on a C block. Come on off. Any day now. There we go. And try to get it on there straight. This one, I don't know if it'll fit on a C block or not. So this is just like some a little cluster of snowflakes. Is it going to fit on the C? Not well. I'll go ahead and, since I have enough D's, I'll go ahead and put it on a D block. And those will go on smaller ones. I can use a B for this one for sure. And this last one, see if it'll fit on this little block here. It's a, and this is, again, I can't remember if this is one of the ones they took away, which really surprising to me if they did. This is G. Because I have a lot of sentiments that fit on this. So hopefully they didn't get rid of this one. I don't know. All right, now I'm going to stick these back into my little box here for the sweetest star. And because I don't want to use it, I'm gonna, well, I take that back. I'm going to take the heavier acetate piece. I'm going to keep it. And then I'll use these when I put the stamps back in the case. So I'm going to put that in there. And again, this came out of the mini catalog, the recent fall catalog. And it should be available till the end of December. I know that gets outside of Christmas, but sometimes the Christmas things go away and you want them still, and then you might not be able to get them till late in the year, but you can use them next year if you go ahead and order them. All right, and then sometimes they carry over too. So what I do is when I get a new stamp set, so I put them all on a block. If there were dies with them, I go ahead and get my dies out because I've used those too. In this case, I've got a punch I'm going to use. But I'm going to cut this piece of paper in half. And this is inexpensive cardstock from a box store. Not from Stampin' Up, but because I want to save my Stampin' Up paper for my actual projects and not for my this is just one I want to see what it looks like project, which is what I'm doing here. So it might not stamp quite as pretty either. Now, what did I do with, okay. So when you stamp with these photopolymer stamps, it's a good idea to put one of these little foam pads underneath it. That's what I've got right here. This one's seen better days, but it still works. And I'll stick stamp because you get a better stamp when you put that underneath your paper. I might just remove that. But, so the reason for a host code is if you want to place an order, but you spend less than $150, we like for you to put the host code in at the end on the page where you have your shopping cart. There's a place to put the host code because I can earn free gifts to give away. But if you spend $150 before taxes and shipping, then you'll get points to get something free. So $150 is basically $15 worth of free product. What am I looking for? Ink. I need ink. Just to make this easy, I'm just going to use Memento Black. Memento Black, come here please. And while I'm standing up, I'm going to get the little star out that coordinates with these stamps. See, I hadn't even opened it yet. And then I usually write on here before I throw this piece of paper away, which I'm going to throw it away almost immediately. And then later, my cat is laying over here next to me. She'll get up and she'll go dig it out of the trash can and play with it. She loves these crinkly sounding papers. Let's see. The cats are so different. I took them to get their nails trimmed today because when their nails start getting long, not only when Ivy scratches me, it hurts. And she loves to like kind of clean, scratch these drawers. Are horrible to open and close. This desk's old and I got to figure out what I got to do so the drawers will open and close a little bit. But anyway, the other thing is, she likes to climb up my curtains, you know, and then when her nails start getting long and she climbs up in the curtains, she gets stuck. I don't know if she doesn't know how to retract her claws or what the deal is, but she gets stuck literally in the curtains. I've had to take them down to get her out, and she is not happy because it hurts. I'm sure, you know, she's in pain. Sweetest Star Punch. And I'm going to put the SKU number over here. It's 164097. And just sitting here, I haven't even done anything. This is how I usually come up with ideas. When I sit down, I start using these things for something. Then I'll start getting ideas. And I had an idea pop into my head already about how to do these stars so I don't have to color them. But I'm not going to try that today. I'm going to just do something kind of more standard today. And then I'll try that when I go off the camera. So let's stamp our 3 little star people. And I'm going to do it this way because the stamp itself is a little bit bigger than my stamp pad. Come on. And now the other thing that happens sometimes with these photopolymers, the first couple times you stamp them, there's like a film on them or something when they come out of the manufacturer or whatever, something, and they don't always stamp great. So I'm gonna stamp it on scrap paper first. See, it didn't. I'm gonna and then I'm gonna do this, kind of rub it around a little bit to maybe rub off some of whatever that coating is on it. And I'm gonna try again. I bet I get a better one this time. Woo. I'm hoping my hands don't cramp up. They've been really bothering me lately, the arthritis in them, and they cramp up sometimes when I'm doing stuff, but hoping they cooperate tonight. Let's see if that's better. Oops, yeah, much better. Much better. All right, so let me do my official one over here. Go ahead and get her stamped. And just put this one right here. So this is, I guess, Santa Star. There's Santa Star. And now we will do, I think this is Mrs. Claus, I believe. The Mrs. Claus star. So that was Santa and this is Mrs. Claus. And I can tell just feeling it that, again, it has that film on it. I'm just going to come over here and rub it off real good. And we'll try again. Ooh, that was the last sheet on this big. Ooh, I ought to save that. That will make something for some nice ephemera in a junk journal. So I've learned I don't throw away hardly anything anymore. I did get to the point though, it's like, okay, I've got way too many envelopes saved. I've got way too much junk mail, more than I could ever use. And I can always get more of those things. So I quit saving them for a while. I'm like, okay, I got to use up some of the stuff I have first. There will always be junk mail. And I can go pull that junk mail, start saving it again later. So especially during election years, you get a lot of junk mail during election years. And those junk mails things can come in handy for making tags and bookmarks, belly bands, pockets, all kinds of things that you can do with those. So Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and then what's this little one? I guess just like a gingerbread star. We'll put him in the middle. I'll probably go ahead and stamp a squishy one on here too for that one because I'll get the coating off of it. All right, and then we'll try to stamp a good one. There we go. Let's see if it's doing better. Yes. Okay, so we're getting some good images once we get that coating rubbed off. Again, if you're watching my channel, I appreciate a thumbs up. Comments are nice. Come in and say hey. I'm trying to get myself together so I can send thank you gifts. I'm working on it to people who watch my channel and comment and send me their text message, me their address. Or if I already have their address, you know, they don't need to do that. If they could say hello, you mentioned a gift, and I would love, and I'll send you a gift. Although don't hold me to any kind of timelines. I didn't like the way that one turned off as good. I don't feel like I probably didn't squish it off enough, but there we go. It's not terrible. And then I probably ought to do those in red and green or something just to get some color on my page. I might come back and do that again later. I'll just get this one off. That one's better. So we will put that, we'll put that right there. Baking Spirit Sprite. So I guess kind of like it's like a little cookie cutter star kind of a thing. And this is the snowflake, just like a cluster of snowflakes. I wish Stampin' Up! Would do a metallic stamp, like a gold and a silver metallic ink. I wish they would. I mean, I know you can emboss with those, but I would just love to have a metallic ink. Let's see. I'll put this up high. Makes more sense to put it up here, doesn't it? I'll do one over here. I don't really want to put it over my baking, but oh well. I'll put one there. I'll do another one on this side. Put one here. There we go. And what's this one say? This one says, may your days, I think it's may your days be merry and bright. I'm going to try to squish it off here a little bit. Now, I haven't noticed this much of a film on the what was I going to say? The other ones, the red rubber stamps. They might have a film on them too, but I haven't noticed them as much on there. Might actually need some more ink here. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. Okay. Holly jolly Christmas. If I do any more stamping with the black, I've got a couple, at least one more of these stamp ink pads. I might try another one if I do another one tonight with this. Wishing you a holly jolly Christmas. There we go. So I think that was all of them. I smeared this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 different ones. They are so cute. All right, now I need to use the punch. So what I'm going to actually do, let me leave this open for a minute. I think I like the Santa the most. Where did I put the other half of that piece of paper? Oh, here it is. Let me stamp the Santa star on this piece. There's my sweet Ivy. She's being so good. When I first had her in the early days, and she would come up here and she would just be constantly in everything. And let me just say, it was painful sometimes. All All right, let's stamp this little guy right here. And I might would color him first before I punch him out, but I'm not going to today. So I'm going to fit him in here, try to get it, you know, as even as possible around all the little edges, the spacing. That's pretty close. And there he is. And what I would like to do also is use some color cardstock, or you could use the designer papers too. But I'm going to just grab a couple pieces of cardstock here. Let's see, what is this? This is Cherry Cobbler. I'll grab a Cherry Cobbler. I probably have scraps of these colors somewhere. Oh well, we know how that is. I don't know where all my scraps are, but that's okay. I'm going to do Cherry Cobbler, and where's all my greens? I feel like I'm missing a thing. Oh, there they are. Let's come down here and get, what is this one? Ah, I got an old color. I'm going to pull it out though because I like it. Parakeet Party. It's retired. Yeah, I haven't, I've been, you know, like I said, I started moving my craft room about the same time the new catalog came out. And so I got my inks organized, and you know, the retired ones are together and the non-retired ones. But I never organized my cardstock. So I've got some other colors mixed in there that don't belong, but that's okay. So I'll go ahead and punch one of these out. And the Parakeet Party. And really, honest to goodness, let's see. I want, let me find another, let me see what color do I want to use. I want to try to stamp on a piece of colored piece. Let me see my paper. I want to find one that matches these colors of these papers that we were using here, that I pulled out that I might use. No, I'm not gonna, don't think I'm gonna use that one because it has that scenic paper on it. I might use this one. No. Just looking for a minute. I don't get my ink. I don't want to set it down on my paper. No. Because that has the scenic design on the back. Stripes. Nope. 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 These might not work. I have to go to these solids. I think I'm going to have to go pull out the papers that match. I don't know that I bought any of the 24, 26. These are the in colors. What are my in colors? Pinks. There's some kind of greens in them. Are these? Can't remember what this set is. I don't remember what this is. I don't have a paper on it. I think that's a current color, a current paper pack. I don't know if I can't get to some of my paper right now because I still need to clean some stuff off on my desk. Huh, Kim? What we doing here, girl? Oh, there they are. These are new paper packs. There we go. Splendid Autumn, but I don't want an autumn color. Full of Life. There might be something in there. And the Lily Pond. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything in the autumn that I'm going to want. But I'm going to look at these real quick. And then I'll show you what I'm wanting to do. Well, one of the things I want to do. I got a couple things I want to do now that I've got the set out and I'm playing with it. Okay. Let's start with this one because this has got all kinds of gorgeous colors in it. And I don't know where my snips are, so I'm going to have to use these. But I love my Stampin' Up! Paper snips. They're the best scissors I have ever used. Get this started somehow. Maybe right there. If I do that. The papers are so hard to get into. All right, finally, maybe. There it goes. It's okay, Ivy. It's okay, darling. So I'll show y'all. Hang on, let me tilt my camera a little bit. If I can get it to go. There's Ivy over there in her little box. She's such a good girl. She's such a good kitty. She drove me insane the first few months. And then she got fixed. And then we got her little sister. And I think little sister has helped. Little sister doesn't get nearly the mess that she does. It's just unbelievable what she gets into. All right, so let's see. So we know we've got, I'll just pull these out, one of each. So there's that one. It's like a rainbow in the back. All right, what's the next one? It's this one. Come on out. This paper pack is called Full of Life. It's the 6x6 Designer Series paper. It is in the current annual catalog. Oh, that's interesting. So you've got these little blocks, but there's not, I did the same one. I just pulled it up. It just looked different. Never mind. Although I could do that. All right, I think this one's different. Okay, so this one has circles on one side and then a different rainbow on the back. All right, and wait, this one looks different. That one, yeah, that one's a little different. Let's pull this. It's the same one, yeah. All right, and I did that one already. Okay, what's next? Maybe this one's next. I'm not sure. Figure it out. Yeah, got this one with this. That's actually not a bad color palette right there. And here's another one. It's got this, a little bit bigger squares than those first ones. And what's on the back of that one? Most of them got some kind of rainbow pattern on the back. That's really pretty. Okay, this one's got some pink. Let's see what this one is. Okay, here you go. And there. All right, what's after the pink? This one. Ooh, interesting. And there's the back of that one. Is this one different? Yep. Oh, bigger circles. And that one. Okay, and then some more squares with this one. And another color blotchy in that one. And, oh, look at that. Huh. That looks like the watercolor messes I make. So I think that might be all of them. So there's how many total pages? Designer Series paper. I don't know. I'll have to go look it up in the catalog. All right, here we go. For what I've got in my mind, it's not, this one's not going to work. This one could work. That goes with this. Let me set that one aside. That one might work. This one probably not. Okay, what about this one? What's this one? Oh, it's got the big circles. Don't know. Not sure about that one. This one might work from what I'm looking for. Possibly. So I'm going to set it right there. This, no, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. They can't be terribly dark on the one side. And I'm wanting more greens or reds or blues. Okay, that's this one. See, this one could work. I set it over there. Probably not that one. Probably not this one. Probably not this one. All right, so we'll set these. I'll put these back in their little envelope right here. What you doing, Sophie? You trying to crawl in that box with Ivy, Maine? You want to get in that box with Ivy? Yeah. And let me look at Lily Pond. I hadn't looked at the Lily Pond yet. Let me see what those colors are. Where'd you put your magnifying glass, Kim? I see my magnifying glass anyway. I don't know what I did with it. I got another one. I pulled out magnifying glass number 2. If I actually clean up, the other one will start up. So here we've got, I mean, they said all this in French. Hang on. Oh, I'm just looking at the wrong line. Balmy blue, granny apple green. Good, that would work. Gray granite, peach pie, pretty peacock. Ooh, and pretty in pink. So I was looking at the matching colors. I should have done that on this one too. Let me see. Because that's going to be important. Balmy blue, berry burst, blueberry bushel, coastal cabana, crushed curry, daffodil, granny apple, lemon lime, melon mambo, petunia pop, pretty pink, pumpkin pie, real red, shaded spruce. So there's several of the greens, and then there's the real red in these. All right, let's look at my lily pond here. And so last year, you know, they've got these paper packs that go with all the different color families. So like for the brights and the subtles and the, what all the different names of them are. And I bought them for every color set last year, I think. But then I didn't use much at all. All right, so I don't really want that one. That one might work. I'm looking for on the solid side. I don't want the side that has the design on it. I want the side, the plain side, more or less. Although that one doesn't have a plain side. There's some of them do and some of them don't. I don't want that pumpkin pie color for my Santa. So those are out. Oh, there's one that would work, but I bet it's too dark. It's going to be too dark. I think that's, what's it say? Pretty peacock. I think it's too dark for what I want. So those are all pretty peacock on the back. No, that's more pumpkin pie. I don't want pumpkin pie for Santa. These don't really have a plain side. I bet that's pumpkin again. No, it's actually more of a gray. Alrighty, let's see, Kim, what we got here? A lot of pumpkin pie on the backs of these. It's just neutral. Very neutral on the back. That one would work. Although I'd really rather have color, quite honestly. Okay, I don't think I want that either. I'd rather have a color. Not that. No, I don't want pink. Pink, I mean, I could do pink, but I don't really want pink. Okay. Well, there you go. So I pulled the ones that are probably going to be what I will use for my first sample prototype type card. So what I want to do actually is stamp on, let me get rid of this paper right here too. One of these. Let's see. Do I want it on a red? I can try both. I can try this one. I'm just thinking. Blue. The green. I might try a green and a red. Let's do that. I could do the greens over here too. That's a real possibility. All right. So what I want to do is stamp Mr. Santa on one of these colored pieces, preferably where there's more of the pinkish and reddish, if I can get them. Like I could fit him here. I'd get a little bit of purple in there. Not a ton. Let's try to put it this way. I'd get a little purple. But if I come on over here, I'd get mostly the red. Well, I got the wrong stamp. I got Mrs. Claus instead of Mr. Claus. What you doing, Sophie? What you doing, little Sophie? I love you. You looking for a box? You want a box, baby? You need a box to lay in? You want to lay in this box? Hey, Sophie, you want to lay right here? Come here. Come here, little Sophie. Oh, no. You want me to put it back there? Here. I can put it here. I'll move some of these stamp sets, and I'll put it right there for you. Here we go. Look, Sophie. Here you go, baby girl. Sophie. Sophie, come here, baby. Sophie, I got you a box. Come here, darling. They like to lay in boxes. Come here, Sophie. Got your box, baby. Well, next time she comes up, there's a box for her. All right, Santa. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work, but I want to try it. Okay. Just see how it works. Oh, do I want to go maybe like, maybe right here? Maybe right about, let's just do it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it like this right here. Hopefully, I didn't think about punching him out. Maybe this is a situation where I would punch ahead of time, punch before, because my punch is not going to reach that accurately, I don't think. Although, it might work, turning it a different direction, possibly. Or does it only fit the one way? It might fit this way. So yeah, things you got to think about. Let me make the mistakes for y'all so you don't make them. Okay, I think this is going to work. Right, like so. There he is. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and punch my stars and try to get those colors that I'm wanting to. I can make them all a little different. They don't have to be exact. See if I can fit one right there. Getting a little shade of the purple in there, but not terrible. I think now if I cut off some of this, I can get another one in there. Save that for something smaller to punch. Go ahead and cut that off. And I think What is it, babies? There. So I've got 3 there, and then I might can get one here too that'll work. As little of the purple in there as possible. Little purple, not too much purple. I don't know. I might not be able to do it without getting much purple in there. That's not terrible. We'll do that one. Okay, so how many stars did I get out of the one piece of paper? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. 6. That's good. I can deal with 6. That might not have been what I wanted to do though. I don't know. I'm still got in my brain how I'm gonna make this project work the way I want it to. But I'm gonna just set those aside for now. And we will see if I have room to put this on my page here. There it is. I'm looking for this. If I can squeeze this little guy on here or not. I can get him in right there. I can get him in right there. So get some of my glue here. This is my art glitter glue that I like to use. I don't buy this from Stampin' Up. They use the Tombow in the green bottle, and a lot of people swear by it. But before I started doing Stampin' Up, I started using this art glitter glue, and it's coming out an ugly color because I have a safe paper clip in there to keep it from drying out, and the paper clip's rusting. But it's not going to hurt my paper at all because I've used it multiple times. But yeah, I started using this glue before I started using the Stampin' Up products, and I tried the Tombow, but it's just I don't know, I don't like it as much. I just like the I've just used the glitter glue forever and a long time, and it's the one I prefer to use. So there you go. So I was just trying to decide if I wanted to put some of these on there, but I don't think I will. But I can put those in junk journals, so that's good. My my pen here looks like it kind of had it. Let's get my wipe here and see if I can clean it up a little bit. It's nasty. I don't know what I had the little pen, the pens that are stainless steel, and I kept losing them, and the cat kept getting them. So I just never ordered any more of the pens. So there are pens out there that you can use that won't rust, but they have like I said, they're stainless steel, and that's what you need to put in your glue if you don't want it to come out with a rusty look on it. All right, so there we go. And then the other thing I do with these when I finish my sheet with stamping everything, and I'll write the name of the stamp set somewhere. I usually write it across the top, but I kind of messed that up when I glued there. I'll write it here. This is Sweetest Star. Photo Palmer. It's got 8 stamps. And I usually put the SKU number 164292292. I usually put something else. What else? So it shows you right here. There's 8 stamps, and there's the SKU number. I usually put what catalog it came from. So the Fall 24 annual catalog. No, mini catalog. Okay, so Fall 24 mini catalog. Okay, so I'll do it like that. And I might use these later on a actual card. So let's see. Let's pull out some markers and we'll color this little guy before we say goodnight. We'll color Santa. So I need black for his belt. And some red. Well, yeah. Some black. Where'd the black go? There's the black. And my reds are where? Is that red? Cherry cobbler. That will work. Dark and light cherry cobbler. What's this color? Poppy Parade. Okay. I'll probably need like a goldish color too. Let's see if I can barely. Oh, I need my. Wish I could find my other magnifying glass, my blue one. I'm gonna do his little nose with this Poppy Parade, light Poppy Parade. And do, let's see how this looks on this square piece of paper right here. Yeah, that'll work. So the Santa suit, I think, is pretty much red, right? Santa suit's red. This is the dark. I usually try to take the dark on the edges and the lines and whatnot. I said dark. I like using the brush end of these alcohol markers because I feel like I can go with a lighter, not as heavy of a line. When I do the other side, and although it is supposed to be just like a tip, they tend to, I think they make bigger lines. At least they do for me. It's probably the way I hold the pen or something. But you just have to do what's comfortable for you. Find what works for you. And okay. And I think I'll even do his little mouth up there with this light Poppy Parade. Right. Oops, let's get that other side because this is really tiny. The little mouth is teeny tiny. Now what you could do with the little cookie one here, like you could cut him out on like crumb cake and then color him in, color the little edges and stuff with different things. Let's see, the hat is just that middle piece because that would be white on the top and the bottom, I believe, of the hat. So we're just going to do this little tiny bit in the red. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to get the light. No, that was the dark. Oh, that was light. This is dark. Oh, well, I did it backwards. I meant to do the dark on the outline, and I did it backwards. But, oh, well, it'll be okay. It's just my sample paper. So I'm trying to mix the two in together a little bit. But like I said, it's not going to have the same effect because I thought I was using the dark to begin with, and I wasn't. But again, this is just my page so that I could see, look and pick up my papers and see what I have. See how they stamp, see what I like about them. And plus, when you play with them doing this, you do this and you play with them, then you start, while you're doing it, you start thinking of ideas and things you want to do with them. It helps the creative juices start flowing. And I'm out of practice because I haven't been doing a lot lately. So my creative juices are sleeping, and I need to wake them up. I don't think we have a white marker or anything, so I guess I'll just, what I could do is put some Wink of Stella on all the white stuff. I don't know if they ever told us what color his eyes are supposed to be. But the belt, I think, is black, and then you put the gold buckle, black. Maybe probably do little black boots on his feet with the black belt here. I think I'll do little black edges here, like black boots. Okay. And he might have on red mittens, actually. Could do red mittens. On the edges here. Ooh, I went off on that a little bit. That went off a lot. My hand got a little wobbly over there. It was out of control. There we go. And I had one other thing. Let's see. I'm going to reach across the screen again. I'm trying to get one of my pens. See if this is the one I wanted. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I think I'm missing a pen, a marker. Wait, is this it? Yep, light flirty flamingo. That's what I was looking for. I want the light flirty flamingo. I'm going to put some little, barely get them in here, little cheeks. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Probably should have gone out more with them. It's okay. Are those his ears showing over there? I'm not sure. And you know, what color are Santa's eyes? I think maybe his eyes are blue. Which is this blue? Is this a new blue or an old blue? This is the other one I hadn't. Because that's Tahitian Tide, so I need to move those. Some of those colors, I need to move them out. What is this one? Balmy blue. That's still a color that's available. And then balmy blue. Wait a minute, what did I say? Balmy. Do I have two of those? Dark and light balmy blue. Maybe I have two of those. I must have two dark balmy blues and two light. I bet they ran out. They're probably one of those that the ink runs out on quickly. I'm sorry if I'm hitting the screen and turning it all kinds of crooked, aren't I? Reaching over here for my markers and stuff. Sorry about that. Yeah, and that's Tahitian Tide again. All right, where's that new blue? Maybe it's one of these. This is Azure Afternoon. And this is probably the boho. I'm going to try the boho blue for his eyes. The Azure might have been the better option, but I'm going to try the boho. Let's see. Boho blue for his little eyes. And it's really, I mean, because there's just a dot there. So I'm just going to try to land it right on there. Steady. Phew. Okay, I think I got it. I'm blind as a bat, so who knows. Get my magnifying glass up here. And that alcohol ink just spreads, especially on this cheap paper. So there you go. Now I need like a golden kind of a color. Actually, I might use this one. This is crushed curry. I want to use this crushed curry for the belt buckle. Oh, I actually realized the inside of that belt buckle is actually the belt, so it needs to be black. It's going to be hard to do. Okay. You just barely lay your marker down to get that to go. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. I think what I'll do for this guy up here, I think I'll do his belt and boots. Trying to cooperate. Is it coming out? Okay. I just went where the gold needs to go. Although I may not put it there anyway. These little boots. Little boots. The inside of the belt buckle. So tomorrow, my mom is going for her pre-op appointment. My mom and dad are both in their 90s. Mama's, the last several years, the heart arrhythmia has kind of gotten bad. And also, she's been on Eliquis for blood clots and stuff, and they don't really like her being on Eliquis because if she were to have a fall or anything, you know, she could bleed out. We not realize. And you know, older people, they get a little bit stubborn about things. You ask them if they fall down, and they're not going to tell you that they fell down, even if they don't remember that they did fall. If they did remember, they're not going to tell you. So some of them won't remember, but they'll say, "No, I never fell down." I gotta figure out those ears. I feel like those are ears, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, so she goes for her pre-ops tomorrow, and I guess, you know, we'll see how all that turns out. And because they really feel like she'll be okay going through these surgeries, even, you know, even with her age. I mean, she is starting to get a little dementia, so I guess that could be a little concerning, but because I know when my dad had his last big surgery was in 2020, and that's when he started having some dementia issues, was when he finished with that surgery. But it was also during COVID, and we weren't allowed to go visit with him and all that stuff, so yeah, there's that. Do I want to leave it like that? I wonder if the blue shows up if I do his eyes. Oh, the nose. I didn't do the nose, did I? Did I do the nose? Maybe I did. I think I did, actually. Let me try the blue on the eyes, see if it shows up. So, yeah, and I assuming everything comes out well, she'll have her surgery next Wednesday the 9th. But I need this little break this weekend. Just need to get away. And then I'll be rested up to have her. I mean, they said the recovery is not bad at all. So that's what I'm counting on. I'm gonna try something else here. This might be kind of cool. Let's see. Get some blue on these snowflakes. That might be kind of pretty. So I start playing with stuff. It's fun to just play. It's fun to play because, you know, no expectations. You're just having fun. Now, not to say that I won't. This fun is going to develop into something serious because I got to get these swaps made, and it's 12:40. So I'm about finished up here, and I'm going to sign off and try to finish putting a card design or two together and decide which one I want to use for my swaps. So I need a Christmas card and a birthday card, and then just an anything goes card. And I think I know what I'm gonna do for my other card, but I don't know if it's gonna be a birthday or anything goes. I hadn't decided that yet. I don't have anything that spectacular sticks out spectacular for a birthday, so I'm probably going to use a stamp set that's just, you know, could be anything, but then turn it into a birthday card, because I just don't have anything that jumps out at me that says, oh, this is a birthday stamp set. Of the ones that I own anyway. I'm sure there's some other ones out there. That turned out kind of pretty to do that. And you could actually go in and do these little dots with it too, or you could use a different shade of blue to dot in these little dots. Now, when I love to do the coloring, but I'm not gonna lie, it takes extra time to do these colorings. So I have kind of gotten away from ordering the stamps that require you to color a lot. Did not order nearly as many because there's a lot of cute ones in there. I usually like to order one of the cute animal stamps or something, but they're all, you gotta color them, or you just do them black, or you just do, you know, a one color thing and you don't color them in. Like you would just leave it like that and not color it. He really turned out cute. If I had done my ink correct, my light and my darks right, it would be even more cute. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to go ahead and color him red here? My idea was that he has a red suit on, so I don't need to paint the suit. That's the thought behind it. And then I have something I'm going to try when I go off camera here to do something else with that. But, and you see, how many cards have I made since I've been on here? Did I make any cards? No, I don't think so. I've just been playing and haven't gotten any cards made. But that's okay, because I have ideas brewing in my head. They might not all work out, but surely out of the ideas for about 2 or 3 different cards, one or some combination thereof will make a cute card. So I'm going to work on that here in a minute when I hang up. Let me see if I have any, yes, Wink of Stella. I'm going to do his beard and all that part with the wink. Do the wink. Let's do the wink. And even if I don't get it completely covered in, it's fine. Just gotta figure out if those are supposed to be ears, because I don't know what color they need to be. And wink all this. And then wink this beard. What I could have done is drawn some little lines in the beard. His eyes twinkled too, didn't they? Kind of put some little lines in the beard to add some definition, but maybe the wink will take care of it. We'll see. Did I do these little sleeves? Yeah, I think I did. So I'm going to do the same thing up here, I think. I think I'm going to wink his beard it sparkly. Sparkle his nose and his little eyes. Okay, and then this would be white. If we're going to do the white, it would be white, and this would be white, and this would be white. I think I got the whole beard. I just need to do the golden belt buckle. Let's use the. Now this must be an older generation marker because it's got the really fine tip, which I like. I really liked it, but that's because I don't deal well with the thicker ones. But that would work. I don't know about adding the extra red since it's already red. I'll have to think on it. But there you go. There's using that stamp set, The Sweetest Star. I hadn't used it in a card yet, but I've shown you what they look like, kind of stamped out. And I'll be making a card or 2 or 3, and I'll come back and show those and show you how I did those. Since I have to have these done by like Friday morning, so hopefully I'll show you before Friday morning. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off before this gets any longer. You all have a great night. Thank you again for visiting Kim's Creations and Card Ministry. I hope you all have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. And remember to keep all the hurricane people in your prayers. There's still a lot of missing people and people that have lost everything. And just your prayers are much appreciated. Thank you. Give the video a thumbs up and comment and like and share. Good night, y'all. Figure out how to stop it somewhere. Stop. Okay, gotta figure it out. Oh, there we go. Yes, stop stream.